Hello everyone, welcome back to the Makisode YouTube channel. How is everyone today? Okay, so without wasting our time, today we want to show us how we made our jade dress. This dress is green. I'm not sure you can see the shade, but it is green. This dress was worked in 4 parts. Yeah, and we started from the top. We made it for a small individual, a size 8, right? And then because it was supposed to be somewhat corporate and decent, it's a little long, so it's just it's on the knee, yeah. And because cotton, this is cotton thread, it stretches just a little bit, it drops just below the knee. Once you've worn it, all right, cotton drips really well, maybe because the thread is heavy, but yeah, it does drip. All right. Are you new to our channel? Do subscribe. We have loads of inspiration videos on our channel for you. We also have loads of videos on how we made our bespoke, really beautiful apparel and other crochet items. Yeah, these you can make and add to your wardrobe. You can make give out to a friend. You can also learn how to make and then make and sell, make money from it, right, from those free tutorial videos. So do not forget to subscribe. Like I said earlier, we started this dress from the top. Now I'm going to show you, we use two different types of yarn for this dress, right? I talked about the cotton yarn, which is the green one, and then there's this shimmers up here. You see, look at it, it's really, really shimmery. That's acrylic laced with some shimmers, right? So we used it to create this beautiful shimmery effect that you can see on the dress. All right, so yeah, we started with the green thread, right? The shimmers part is just an addition to it. So the dress started out originally green. So from this top part, right, we have our chain the number of stitches, yeah, you require for the individual's neckline. Now this neckline, we wanted it to be a little bit close up, yeah. We didn't want it to dip. You want your neckline to dip. You can increase the number of your chains if you want it to be wider, yeah, like an off shoulder type of look. You also increase your number of chains to accommodate that length, but we wanted it a little bit snug, yeah, and just there. So we worked fewer number of stitches, right? Albeit in multiples of 3, 4, and 12. Essentially, I've mentioned before in my video that I love to work in multiples of 3, 4, and 12. It's for a reason. It's easy to increase, it's easy to divide, it's easy to work around. That's why I maintain those number of stitches and increases as well. All right, so our first row, I'm not sure, I can remember exactly how many stitches this is, but depending on the individual's neckline or choice of neckline, that's what we worked. And then of course we'll increase with every row. So for this part, this is the solid part of the neckline. All right, we worked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. We worked 5 rows before we started the pattern. And the pattern started with single crochet and chains. As you can see, single crochet and chains. We worked that for a row, yeah, strictly. And then the following row we infused double crochet stitches, yeah. The following row we infused double crochet stitches. We did this to create an increase, right? You know that if you're working neckline, you have to keep increasing up until you have the required width that you're going to use to divide armholes and then the body. So you're going to be having, from this measurement, you're going to be having 2 armholes here, right here, and then the body. That is why we keep increasing. So for the next row, I now infused shells. Of course, this cost more increase, right? And then finally, I infused fans, right? These, if you know how to work these different stitches, you can actually create your own lace design. This lace design we created by ourselves. So we had the single crochet and chain rows. We now have the next row, the single crochet and the 3 double crochet rows. The next row, we now had another round of single crochet stitches with shells. And then finally we had the single crochet, the 3 double crochet stitches with fans. Right after that, I think we got to a point where we could now divide it, right? So yeah, so what we did was, the entire dress is a combination of the single crochet row, the single crochet that has chains, yeah, single crochet row that has chains. Then we have that next row that has the shells, and then the final row that has the fans, and then we start all over again. Single crochet rows, and then we have the ones with the single crochet with the 3 double crochet stitches, and then we have the ones with the shells, and then the ones with the fans. So we just kept repeating this all through the body of this dress. If you notice, each of the shells, the shell rows, right? Each of the, yeah, on the row, what we did was separate the shells with these 3 double crochet stitches. You look at that. So for every, you have a shell here, you have a shell here, and a fan, shell and fan. They all look like clams, yeah. So just call it a clam, the clam design. So you have this shell, fan, right, and then the chain rows on top of it, all of it separated by these 3 double crochet stitches. All right, so after working the body, of course, we worked the arm. The arm was also worked in the same way, but of course, to create this snug fit at the end of the short sleeve, we reduce the number of stitches we have in your shell. Also reduce the number of stitches you have in your fan, right? We ended up with just 3 double crochet stitch rows like that, so to create this very snug feel at the end of the sleeve. All right, so after that, we now decided to infuse this flap. It's a very short flap. We work this in chains and single crochet stitches. So chain, yeah, and then slip stitch or single crochet onto the body of the dress. We did this for about this is just 4 rows. You can make this really wide. It will give the dress a very beautiful flap, especially for a dress that you probably did not infuse sleeves. So if you didn't infuse sleeves, this will work very great to give your dress that extra beautiful look. So now we slip stitched onto the middle of this part of this block, right? This, see, look at that, we slip stitched into every stitch to give it this beautiful line of shimmers. And then of course we also edged up here, edged the sleeves, right, and then edged the base, all of it with the shimmers to give it that beautiful look. So let us know what you think. This is a very nice lacy dress. You can create your own lace. If you need to learn how to do that, you can let us know in the comments. Yeah, I can guide you to create your own lace, create your own design, and then of course create your own dress. This dress can be worked in any length. We have this in medium length. You could make it to just top above your knee, and you could also extend it all the way to your ankle. It's a very beautiful dress, a party dress. You could wear it as a wedding guest. It could work as a bridesmaid train or a bridal train dress. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It can work for that. Yeah, and then imagine if you know, infuse the shimmers all everywhere. You know, you have one beautiful shimmery dress. All right, so that's it for this dress. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.